Hello, my fine friends, and welcome to another edition of Richard Herring's Sideways Look at the News. It's every Thursday night, just me on my own, looking through I look through the papers, and then I think about the news stories that you've probably looked at quite seriously, and I just look at them slightly askance, and hilarity is often the result of that. Just me on my own, certainly not me and a load of stupid fucking puppets. That's definitely the case. This is episode 10. Some people said it wouldn't last 3 episodes. I mean, a lot of people thought that it wouldn't last 1 episode. They thought it would stop halfway through the first episode. But here it is, Richard Herring's side. If you want to look it up on as a podcast, Richard Herring's Sideways Look at the News. It goes out as a podcast, goes out on YouTube, goes out live on twitch.tv/rkherring. If you're not watching it live, every Thursday at 8 p.m. And if you're with Amazon Prime, you can subscribe and give me money at no cost yourself. It's a wonderful thing. I'm not going to explain it all now, but if you've subscribed before, please remember to resubscribe or at least give that money to somebody else. I'll just take you through what's been going on with me in my life this week. Not much is the answer. I've tried to give up this month. I've decided to make September the month I make resolutions, and I've decided to give up crisps, cakes, biscuits, ice cream. I've already given up chocolate, except for a little bit I had the other day that blew my nuts off. Literally, I have no nuts. This man has no nuts. That means I haven't had Soleros now for 10 days. That's the longest period I've been without Solero. I would say for at least 18 months, probably a lot longer than that, probably up to 3 or 4 years. And I'm slightly worried, but with lockdown, Brexit coming, what effect that is going to have on the Solero manufacturers who have presumably been churning them out, thinking I was still going to be eating them. I just suddenly decided to stop. It's a bit like lockdown, isn't it, for ice cream, because that's certainly what's happened. A little bit of business before I get going, just a little bit of stuff that's been going on. We've got another Kickstarter out. Thank you very much for your support, the Stone Clearing Kickstarter. This one, go to rahullisper.co.uk/Kickstarter. This one is for self-playing snooker, which you may not be aware of, usually Monday nights on Twitch, also on YouTube and as a podcast. This is a sticker album, Punani sticker album. There it is. 40 stickers to collect and swap. And you can buy them all if you've got enough money. But if you want to have the fun of swapping them, you can buy ones with swaps. And if you want to buy them all, you get some swaps as well. So you can sell those for sexual favours or whatever you want. I mean, I don't know why sexual favours is always the thing I think of. You could swap them for some food in the post-Brexit world. All the money from this that we make, the profit, because we've got to spend some money making all the albums and everything and t-shirts and whatnot, will go to live comedy. We'll give it to either several live comedy gigs or one venue in order to help get them through this difficult time, which I think looks like, I don't want to be a negative Norman, but if the comedy clubs aren't back before Christmas, which looks like they pretty much aren't going to be on any regular basis, I think my career and my profession are fucked. Luckily, I've got my internet work to fall back on, but foolishly, I keep on doing stuff to make money, to make more podcasts, or to give to live venues, because I'm a fucking idiot doing all this work. What do I get? Fuck all. There is, if you're not interested in the snooker, they're going to unveil it for the first time. There is I Hate Donkey t-shirt, and it's pretty good. You can just get this on its own, or if you just add £20 to any of the levels, you can get this as an extra. And there, look at that. Who wouldn't want that? That is my question to you, and the answer to that is nobody wouldn't want that. Everyone would want that. And just one more piece of housekeeping. This one, well, I'll have to sell a lot of copies to make any money. I've never. This is my new book, which is out on November the 5th, ahead of International Men's Day, which is principally about. I don't think any of the books I've ever had out in the shops have ever given me any what's that word for when you get money? See, I don't even know what it's called because I don't get it. The money you get when you've sold enough copies. I've never sold enough copies to pay back what they've paid me. I haven't been paid a great deal of money for this book, but my guess is I won't see any residuals. It's not the word. What's the word for that? It's not advance. The advance is what you get in advance. This is the money you get from selling stuff because you sold loads. Ask a successful author. They'll tell you about it. Anyway, this is the cover. I'm going to unveil it now. You might have seen it on Twitter. This isn't quite it because it does have a quote from James Acaster on the real one. And there it is, which showing the problem with men when is International Men's Day and why it matters. I think the top and the bottom of that have fallen off. That's why. It's got, it's still got a big O in there. People wanted like the big O in the first design, but it's got the male symbol being snapped and men, fragile men shattering apart. That's a metaphor for, it's not that anti-men. A lot of men have made up their mind of what it's going to be called, what it's going to be about. Read it before you decide. I'm not saying I'm a great man, because I'm not. I'm a terrible, terrible failure of a person. I've made many, many mistakes in my life. But one of those mistakes is not to ask when is International Men's Day on International Day. I hope I never made that mistake. God, what if I did? What if someone finds that in my past and brings it out and says, haha, Richard Herring, you hypocrite, when's International Women's Day? You've done it. When's International Men's Day? Yeah, everything's over. It's all it takes to get cancelled these days. You can't say anything these days. So I still haven't quite decided whether I am aiming for... I've seen Rupert Murdoch starting up a topical show, which I would imagine be like this sideways look at the news that I'm doing now. So I'm thinking I should be a bit more right-wing. But then on the other hand, Meghan and Harry, my own heart. So maybe between me and whoever comes up, whoever arrives, we will get somewhere with that. And my first news story that I'm going to look at with a sideways look at the news. I mean, that could be my little same phrase and same gesture, and it just my sideways. I'm going to take a side. It's a bit Harry Hill, but he doesn't actually do it the way he does. But he doesn't actually turn his chair, does he? I'm taking a sideways look. Should do it like that. That's proper. Can you see I'm looking? I'm taking a side. The first topic I'm going to take a sideways look at is here's the front page of today's Sun. Boris Johnson is saying Christmas is over. There's going to be no Christmas, and I feel it was inappropriate for Boris Johnson to dress up as Father Christmas to make this announcement. I think that was wrong of him. Just it seems to be rubbing in people's faces. They're saying Christmas is cancelled. And you know the reason he's cancelling Christmas, it's nothing to do with the virus, which is, by the way, I believe a hoax. And all vaccines are just created to control your mind somehow. It's amazing that they need to keep bringing out new vaccines because you would think the first one would just do it. But they have to keep on doing it for some reason. They can't just say, oh no, this is another one for the diseases we already have. They have to come up with a new disease and a vaccine. A few people, they have to kill a few people to make it work. But otherwise, my theory holds very strong. And I'm 53 years old, and it's time I started believing stuff like this, because that is what men my age do. But the reason I think he's cancelled Christmas is so he doesn't have to get all of his kids presents, and that is going to save him a lot of money. That joke would work if Boris Johnson ever bought his children presents, which I'm sure many of them never see. They've got a big shock of blonde hair, and they look in the mirror and they think, I look a bit like sort of Jimmy Savile. The more evil Jimmy Savile. I wonder who my real dad is, and they'll never know. They'll never know. Get off, this is rubbish. What are you talking about? This is good stuff. This is good. I'm satirising old Boris BJ. I call him like blowjob Boris BJ. It's terrible. What you're doing is terrible. It's not terrible. It's good. It starts. Get back in the box. I don't want to go in the box. Get out. Stay in the box. Let me out of the box. I'm not going to let you out of the box because you just come in. And I'm coming out the box. All right, you're just for a second, and then I'm back to my serious sideways comedic look. My serious comedic look at the news. Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Ali. How you doing? I'm cheeky knee. Don't do the same phrase straight away. I'm winking at it. Don't do the same phrase straight away. I want to. I'm flea dagging. I'm flea dagging. Don't do all the same phrases right at the start. People don't like a same phrase. They love a same phrase, Richard. You said they don't. They don't like a same phrase. That's the same phrase, isn't it? The same phrase is people don't like the same phrase. Don't start saying I feel like you've got missing a limb. Is everything here? Yes, I know, fine, Richard. Thank you very much. It's lovely that you do that. On Ali and Herring's Richard done. Yes, with me, Ali. And 991, because 99 comes first. Well, your name only comes first because Lee and Herring, it's a pun on Lee and... Is it a P on... a P? A pun. It's a pun on Lee and Herring, is it? Yes, it is. It's a pun on Lee and Herring. Ali and Herring. I'm sort of referencing, I'm nodding at it. You're nodding at it, yeah, it's my new catchphrase, same phrase. I mean, I'm nodding at it. It's very similar to a same phrase I've come up with, Richard. Is it? I don't know. I'm nodding at it. No, it's very similar, and I don't like you coming up and stealing my same phrases. Well, it seems only fair because Lee used to steal all my material, so it's... Did he? A bit. Sometimes he did. Anyway, it's good to be back. Lovely to see you all. You got rid of that lockdown? I'm a bit worried about second lockdown, yeah, if I'm honest, Ali. I mean, it's great for me because that just means I've got a captive audience who can't watch anything else and they have to watch me play snooker against myself. Oh, God, not with snooker. Oh, fuck me. Rahalispa.co.uk/Kickstarter if you want to grab that lovely stuff that I've mentioned. Oh, God. The money isn't going to me. Why don't you take the money, you fucking idiot? Because, you know, I think it's good to help other people. Oh, God. Bloody fucking virtue signalling cunt. I'm not virtue signalling. I'm just being, not just doing something nice for other people doesn't mean, oh, look at me. It's just like we can do if things are going well for you. And luckily, because of you, it's all down to me. Things are going extremely well for me. I don't have to worry. I'm on TV again tomorrow. Are you? I'm doing a TV show tomorrow. I'm doing a big quiz TV show tomorrow. Are you allowed to say? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say which one it is. Is it pointless? Is it what? Is it pointless? What? Is it pointless celebrities? Pointless celebrities? Pointless. Oh, pointless. No, I've done pointless this year already. Is it Tiffin Toint? Is it what? Tiffin Toint. Tiffin Toint. Yes, it's a show about Tiffin, Richard. That's right, yes. Which is what I used to eat in the olden days. No, it's not. It's The Chase. I'm doing The Chase tomorrow. Oh, that's good. What, did you watch The Chase? Ali, I love The Chase. I love the cinnamon. I love the beast. The what? The beast. Is he called the Beast? I think so. I think he is. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. I like. Do you like that? I like the Governess. Is it what she's called? I think it might be the Governess. Yeah. I like the Dark Destroyer. Is that his name? The Dark Destroyer. I think so. Yeah. I like Jenny from. Yeah. What's she called? You should find out, Rich. You're on it tomorrow. I know. I should do. What would you do? Just as a piece of advice, Ali. Yes, because it's for charity. I do a lot of work for charity. I'd like to talk about. I'm mainly just doing stuff for other people. You're still getting paid to do the show. Shush, people don't know about that. People don't know that people get paid to do these shows. You do, don't you? You get paid. Yeah, you get paid, obviously. They're not going to get a celebrity of my calibre. People don't pay. I was on Pointless with Les Dennis. You don't get Les Dennis if you don't give him his bus fare. All right, fair enough. On The Chase, I want to raise as much money as possible. Yeah, it's hard to win The Chase. It is very difficult to win. It's hard to win. Would you go for the highest offer and just hope? Because if you do the highest offer, I've been playing the app, and you're only really allowed to get one wrong, because presuming the Chase is going to get everything. Yeah, you got to assume that. And there's quite a lot of questions to answer, and then you're just out. You don't do it. But I'd rather have the chance of winning loads of money. You won't win, Richard. Well, it'd be nice to win like tens of thousands rather than a couple of thousand for charity. It would be nice, but you won't win anyway, so you might as well go through the high number. I think that's true. I think I might do that. We'll see how that works out. I don't know what I don't know. Such a risk it is, but then if you do well, you're just going to kick yourself. So I know. Anyway, do you want to think about old Boris Johnson? Well, Richard, I think he's not got a plan, and I think he's all got to go tits up, even if he does. So he's calling it a noon shot, isn't he? Noon shot. Yeah, he wants the noon shot on a stick, Richard. I'm cheeky. Ali there is referencing a catchphrase from 25 years ago that used to be in the other double actor deal. Actually, funny enough. Yes, I am. It's very funny. Well, the thing about a moonshot is it's very, very intricate. I mean, it can go wrong, but it's intricately planned, right? It's the moon landings. I mean, they all worked out okay, and apart from Apollo 13, they still got that back. And apart from the ones that exploded on the launch pad, they nearly all worked out okay. But yeah, hold on, darling. You're just gonna have to go because that Victorian charger that you can hear is calling me. Just give me a second. Well, I'm gonna go. You sit here, Ali, and entertain the people. Can they see you there? You sit up there, and you entertain people. While I just quickly see what my dog. Just bear with me a second. What's up, darling? Oh. How'd it go, Ali? Did you keep them entertained? I should have snuck in and done that from behind. Whatever you say about me, I'm an absolutely excellent father. You have to. Lost my glasses. I've got another pair here, luckily. I'm an excellent father. You are, Richard. You're very good a father. I mean, it doesn't make for a great. What was scary? Yeah, it was scary. I heard as I was coming back up the stairs, I heard laughing, and I kind of thought, what? And then I remember my wife's doing a podcast downstairs. I thought you'd somehow sat up and started laughing. So I was actually quite scared. But you're genuinely scared. Anything can happen when when your mind is being lost. Sorry for that slight pause, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I didn't lose too many viewers. We've got nearly 300 people in. That's pretty good. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. What were we discussing? The chase and Boris Johnson. Yeah, the thing with a moonshot is it takes a lot of preparation, and that isn't like Brexit. So a moonshot with no preparation is not a very good idea. If no one's just done a sum to work out where the rocket should go, then that is a problem. I mean, I think we're just it's let's laugh and have fun for the moment. People will be watching this back in 5-6 months' time if there's any electricity, and crying. But let's try and laugh now. Yeah, let's try and laugh now. Buy some pasta, buy some flour, buy some toilet roll, and store it under your bed, or make a bed of it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think we're fucked. This is the UK I'm talking to now. I know there are viewers all over the world. America, you're also fucked. Especially if you vote that guy back in again. But I think either way. If there's any electricity, it will be carrying COVID on it as well. So watch out for that. Anyway, yes. Noon on a stick. Yeah, well done. That's very funny. I'm flea dagging. I'm taking the piss out of it and flea dagging. I'm cheeky knee. Okay. It's just wearing thin. It's just wearing a bit thin. I think it's good. I think it's all very good. Have you? We haven't heard from Horry Horse, have we, for a while? No, we haven't heard from Horry Horse. How's she doing? Is she okay? Yeah, she is all right. I do have a confession to make about Horry Horse. Oh yes. Well, you've been playing away, have you, Richard? No, I'm very happy with my wife, and also largely too tired for sex of any kind, even with myself. Well, even if it's the ventriloquist dummy touching you, even then, yeah, I'm largely too tired. But I don't need the services of a Horry Horse. But in the early episodes when I brought in Horry Horse, I have a confession. What's the confession, Richard? I was putting on the voice for Horry Horse, and it's come out in the papers. I don't know if you saw it today. That Horry Horse doesn't speak. It's well known about her that she doesn't speak out loud. She can only whisper. And I thought it would be funny to do a funny voice with her saying stuff, but the truth is she can't speak. And I can do this thing where I can talk without moving my mouth. That's ridiculous, Richard. I can't believe that's true. Well, it is true. I'm pretty good at it. People can't generally see when I'm doing it. Really? Yeah, really. And I find that very hard to believe. Very hard to what? Believe? You find it very hard to believe, and it's obviously what are the words ending believe? Relieve? Fair enough. You outsmarted me this time? You didn't think of that, did you? I didn't think of the word relieve, Richard, so that's right. So I can make things talk. That's great, you should use that in a show or something. Well, I was trying to do it with Horry Horse, but the truth about Horry Horse, she can't speak. But she She can talk to me very quietly in my ear. That's the thing she can do. So there she is. There's Horry Horse. Horry Horse says, hello, everyone. It's me, Horry Horse. And she'd like to apologise for her part in the subterfuge. It's not really your fault, Horry Horse. I know it is nice of me to say so. I mean, you've sinned in some ways. If being a sex worker is a sin, which, you know, I don't think it is. It is not. Don't be so right wing. I'm trying to get on Rupert Murdoch's show. It's a sin. It isn't a sin. Sex isn't a sin. Even the Pope said today that sex is not a sin and eating loads of food's not a sin. He said it's a good thing. Tuck in is great. And Jesus said that as well. Did he say that? Yeah, it's in the Bible. Tuck in, have a shag, have a hot dog. So best. I'm paraphrasing. That's one of the main parables he did, is it? Yeah. So yeah. So I just yeah. No, it's okay. Horry Horse is available. If anyone is interested in paying to have sex with a tiny horse. She has one significant hole, which I am fingering at the moment, but I'm not getting any pleasure out. I'm not paying for it, and she's very pliant. And there's 25% off during a second lockdown, because of course, technically you should not be meeting. Actually, that's the thing I wanted to talk about. Thank you. That's But she said bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the real Horry Horse there. She whispers in my ear. It's like Sooty. And, you know, it was quite good as Sooty, wasn't it, to Harry Corbett, not the one from Steptoe and Son. It was quite... There's no one remembers any of this stuff, Richard. A lot of them... you know, a lot of ventriloquists and stuff in the old days got away with nothing. Rod Hull couldn't do it. Harry Corbett couldn't do it. Harry H. Corbett couldn't do it. H from Steps couldn't do it. A lot of them didn't try to do it. Roger de Courcy just grew a big moustache because he couldn't do it. And a lot of them couldn't do it, Richard. In the old days, a lot of them couldn't do it. Now, you wouldn't get away with it these days. You have to be able to do it. You have to do it. That's what everyone says. And that's the first rule of ventriloquism. You have to be able to do it or don't try. Yeah, it's offensive to try if you can't do it. So, Harry Corbett, that's for you. And that's how Horry Horse really is. And that's how she's going to be from now. I wish I'd thought of that at the start, and then we wouldn't have had that embarrassment. Fair enough, Richard. That's very good. But that was the thing I wanted to talk about lockdown. It's fine this week, but next week, if all you lot are going to turn up and do stuff, we're only allowed 6 people together in one room. Oh dear, that's a problem, isn't it? Yeah. Look, I'm clenching my teeth. It's such a problem. Yeah, it's such a problem. You're clenching your teeth. It was such a problem. You were just flapping your mouth around. Yeah, such a problem. I was just look at you grimacing, Richard. I know I'm grimacing at the thought. So like, there's you, there's Donkey. I hate that Donkey. And there's a Horry Horse. That's 3. There's Brian the Wasp. Oh yeah. Does he count? I think he does count. Gwendolyn Fly. Does she count? They're dead. I know, but they're probably more likely to spread. Well, how's Gwendolyn Fly gone? Oh, there she is. Sorry. They're probably more likely to spread disease as a result of being dead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's already 6. We haven't got to Marmite Lid. Does he count? I think he does. Sally. Oh, God. We're going to have to get rid of 1 or 2 of you for next week, or we're going to be breaking the law. We could be shut down at any moment. Oh, dear. Who do you think should go, Richard? Well, I would say Marmite Lid. Yeah, need to. But we've just done a spectacular animation for him. Brian Wasp, I would say, is the one we're really struggling to come up with anything for. Yeah. But again, just done a stunning animation for him. Okay. They'll be coming up later in the show. If you're listening to the audio podcast, which is the correct way to enjoy ventriloquism, you might want to just check out YouTube to see these amazing animations. Fair enough. Sally could go. We don't need Sally. Well, we don't necessarily need Sally, do we? No, we don't need Sally. Over 300 views. Now, this is incredible, Richard. It's finally hit its stride. People have finally got into it. It's a good show, Richard. You should be very proud of yourself for what you've put together here. And it's namely me, creating the laugh, that you should be extremely proud of yourself and not ashamed and worried that you're a fucking idiot. Well, thank you. You know, in 35 years' time, people will still remember watching this. They'll talk about it to their grandchildren. There's 5-year-old little fucking kids watching this now who love me. and they fucking love this show. It probably don't do the swearing because people don't like the swearing. Yeah, people don't like the swearing, Richard. That they love the Sainsbury's and fucking hell is nice Sainsbury's. Well, that's not fair. That does bring in mind that it's 35 years. It's a very good link. Thank you very much. The script writers wrote that one for me. Richard said, could you bring that up? I don't generally follow the script, but I thought I'd help you out there. CBBC has been going for 35 years now. Look at all those presenters back through time. Philip Schofield was at the start, then some woman I've forgotten. Andy Crane. That next number 4, probably Eric Harris. 5. I think it's good that they had a ginger in. That's nice that it took 5 to have a ginger. He looks like Simon Spunkface. Really? Really? Is that the best you can do? You're laughing to yourself at how funny you are. I'm laughing at my coming up with Simon Spunkface. It's pathetic. I'm not pathetic. I want to say how pathetic they are. Look, they're grown adult people. Yeah? And they look like Zoe Dall looks about 13. Well, they're adults by the time they're at least 18. They're probably 19, 20, in their early 20s, and they make their living sitting in a tiny little claustrophobic room, yeah, talking to stupid little hand puppets and gophers and it's absolutely. They should be absolute. They're all smiling as if they're doing something great, yeah. They should be fucking ashamed. Andy Peters, Philip Forrester. Oh, Toby Anstis, like he used to swim in the same pool as me. Yeah, I used to when I lived in Shepherd's Bush. He would swim in the Hammersmith Virgin. I think it's called Holmes Place to begin with. Very handsome young man. Oh yes, he very looked after himself. I was ashamed to be in the same pool. Often it was just me and him in the pool. I always recognised him, yeah, and I wondered if he ever recognised me and thought I'm in the pool with that bloke who used to be in Fist of Fun. Or whether he just thought I was just a strange man looking at him. Because when celebrities meet, oh yeah. They, you have a little nod and you go, how do you know about this? I've just heard tell from some of the other celebrities. Yeah, okay. And I thought me and Toby Anstis maybe about the same level. He might be slightly excited to be swimming in a pool with me. Yeah, I've never heard him talk about it. No. And I met Adrian Charles in Cafe Nero once down there. I was like, you had lived a life, haven't you? She's really mixed with the celebrities. I was in a swimming pool with Toby Anstis. I was in Cafe Nero with Adrian Charles, and he had the same computer with me at the time. Oh yeah, this is a great story. I think I told it on the Hello story. With Adrian Charles. He had a Sony Vaio little one, and I asked him how he was getting on with it. He said it was okay. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe he saw I had the same computers. But either way, Zoe Ball, like she's nice. Chris Jarvis is in that. He does that really annoying show that's on first on CBeebies now. Oh, I don't think you ruled out Chris. He's a nice guy. He's all right. Josie Darby, met her. I tried to get off with her once at a Lenny Beige show, and she just laughed in my face. Oh, okay, fair enough. Don't know who that is. That's Patrick McSmileface. They all. Do you think it's just funny to put the word face at the end of stuff? Yeah, not as funny with McSmile. Isn't as funny as Stunky Face, is it? Maybe not. Kristen Thingy, Dick and Dom. Dunno. Angelica Bell. And her husband, Christopher Lee. Is that his name? I don't know. Are they married? I think they are, but I'm not sure. Okay. But they should be ashamed. I'd just like you to all have a little... How you got started in the business was sitting in a little room on your own, pretending you were talking to a bit of cloth. At best, an aardvark or a little... Or a, I don't know, little dog, probably. Pathetic. To be ashamed of yourself. You're 53, aren't you, Rich? I am 53, but at least I didn't start my career like these people did, talking to puppets. Yeah, I had quite a few puppets early on, I know, but not right at the start. At least, I've grown into this. It takes a long time. Yeah. I think we all get the irony, Richard. I think we are. I think we see it. I think you should be proud of yourself for what you've done. As I said, I think you should be proud of doing 10 versions of this show. You've done half an hour already. You haven't even started this yet. You should be very proud. Aside, you should not be proud. I can still hear you when you say that. You can't. They said aside. Well, that's not how it works. Aside, it is how it works. And you're not even really covering your mouth. It looks good, doesn't it? Aside, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good if you don't open your mouth when you're talking. Well, sometimes I open my mouth when you're talking because I'm making you talk, aren't I? That makes your lips are moving more when I'm talking than when my lips are moving when you're talking. So that would certainly be the conclusion I would come to. Very good, Richard. Is it time to do one of your stupid characters? Let's get one of the other characters in, because otherwise they're all going to be together at the end. Thank you. You go and sit down there. Let's try out one of the ones with the new... let's find out what's going on with Marmite Lid.
He's the top from a jar of yeast extract who always loves to kid. He says what we're all thinking, but the woke crowd will forbid. He's on a yearly contract for 100,000 quid. You love him or you hate him, it's Marmite Lid.
Hello, Richard, it's me. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Hello, Richard, it's me, Marmite Lid. How you doing? Yeah, I changed. I told you, Chris, I was putting stuff on. I didn't have enough slots on the computer. I've put some more. I've doubled up the pictures. We don't need that one. Why didn't you listen to me? That's giving away a big surprise for that lady. Hello. Whoops. Shit. Sorry, Marmite Lid. Hello, Richard. It's me, Marmite Lid. Hooray. Yes, Marmite Lid, if you don't know, is a very funny Marmite Lid. It's got the AIDS virus at the moment, and is currently covered in spots as a result. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I apologise immediately. And he was discovered by someone who thought he was very funny, so I paid £100,000 to get the rights for a year for him to do comedy for us. And so off you go. Marmite Lid, what have you noticed this week? Oh, it's a bit embarrassing, Richard, because the joke I came up with is the one about Boris Johnson and his children and cancelling Christmas so he doesn't have to buy presents for all his children. You didn't come up with that. I can't. You have to be a genius to come up with a fucking topical satire like that. You just heard me say it and you didn't have anything. No, Richard, I came up with it. Not possible that two independent people could have come up with such a brilliant joke. It's very possible, Richard, that happened. Well, I'm not very pleased with the money I've paid you and the fact you're still advertising other stuff, even with all that money. Richard, I've got a lot of responsibilities. I wanted to show you this week that why I had to take those non-night adverts because I got a lot of kids. Here they are. Here's one of them. Oh, he fell on the floor. It's all right. I've got some more. Doesn't matter if one falls on the floor. No, I've got about 40 or 50 of these. Hello, Daddy, it's me. I've got the same disease as you. I'm just an old child. Marmite. So hold on. And me. You don't need to put one down. Let's hold two up together. And me. Look at those kids. Oh, there's lots of them here. Yeah. We're all. It's hard to hold them up so people can say, oh, hello, it's all of us. They're all of your children. Hello. Well, they're all managed to speak independently. That's good. Similar voices. Yes. So I've got 48 of those kids. So hold on. You're a Marmite Lid, yes? But your kids are like the 8-gram tubs of Marmite that you would get in like a hotel or something. If you, yeah, how does that work? Well, Richard, I've had sex with a jar of Marmite. I don't know if you've seen a jar of Marmite before. Here's my wife. I got a little spoon in it. I don't know why they said that. I get on there. Oh, she's stopping me having sex with her now. I'll get on there, screw on, and then 9 months later, out pops a big box of those suckers. Where's the lid? Well, the spots them from me, and the yellows from me, and they sort of got a little foil lid, haven't they? So yeah, I suppose you're right. Plastic bottom. It makes perfect sense now you say that. Thank you, Richard. So I'm doing it for them. I've got 48 of them to look after. One of them's on the floor. I dropped it. Sorry, it's all right. I got some more. That's why it has so many kids. Because it's likely that none of them will die or get spread on some toast. So we had a lot. Yeah. Well, it's very interesting that. Yeah. So I'd just like to say, do die non-night products. I've got some here that I brought along. Yeah, he has brought along. This is what I've been trying to push again with the slots on it. Lynx, Africa, and non-night shower gel. That's there. You can buy that. I got this from Boots, but it's available there. You got it from where? Boots. Boots. Oh, you got it from Boots. Okay. And also, there's Lynx, non-night in Africa Story straight. Well, shall I give this a go? I mean, I haven't. This is the first. Yeah, give it a go, Rich. I think you'll like it. Well, the fact that you're disappearing into the background makes me wonder whether I will. I am a bit sweaty, so I'll just try and come in this way to. Oh, I've got a towel down there. Oh, that's quite a clever lid to it. I mean, I'm not sure that I like links, but. Oh my star! Is this a joke? Is this literally a joke? Let me get the other arm as well. I don't want to smell bad on one side. Oh, God, it's gone on my hands. I put it the wrong way around. It's a shame you don't have smell edition, isn't it, Richard? Because I think you could smell it themselves. I mean, it's literally... it literally smells like Marmite. I mean, it might be you that's got on my hands, but it literally smells of Marmite. It's not like they've mixed the smells together. It's just Marmite on top of Africa. Why would anyone buy that if it wasn't a joke? It's selling incredibly well, according to all the press releases from Marmite, who are nice sponsors. All right. Well, I believe you've got a competition. I had the competition, Richard. So all the viewers, if they'd like to get in touch, if they'd like to win my own tubs of Marmite, so you can have size in my kids, just right on your toast. You can have the links stuff. All you have to do to win is email herring1967@gmail.com. That is also good for birthdays and stuff, which not many of you have been emailing in about, but we do have some coming up. And if you can come up with the worst combination of deodorant and food stuff, the worst one we get will win all of this stuff signed by you. Well, I'm going to sign it, mate, yes? And I'm going to sign it. What, are you going to sign it with some Marmite? I'm not going to sign it with my own face, Richard. My own face is made out of Marmite. I'll sign it Marmite Lid. It'll be the only Marmite Lid autograph so far will be these things. Anyone who wants that, just the best suggestion will win. Great, so we're doing competitions now. Yeah, we are. We're doing competitions. I don't really want to do stand-up. The thing is, Richard, you've got me to do stand-up comedy. What you don't understand about me, I'm not a particularly funny person. Well, you're a Marmite Lid. Yeah, I'm not particularly funny. What is funny is that there's a face on a Marmite Lid. That's the joke. I mean, I just don't know if that's enough to get us through, like, the year that you're contracted for. Oh, I hope the contract will be extended. Well, it really will not. The only reason you're here is because of that quite good intro thing we got. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Marmite Lid there. That was Marmite Lid. You can win this stuff if you send in... It won't have little dots on it, though. If you send in your best combination of deodorant smell with food stuff, the funniest one will win all of that stuff. And these 5 children, you can do what you like with them, spread them on your toast, do what you like. And that it has to be in by next week. Also, do send in if you have someone who's got a birthday, because Donkey would like that. We'll be back with Donkey later. God, it seems to be going slowly this week. Right, hello, it's me, I'm back again. It really feels like something's about to fall off here. You absolutely alright? I'm absolutely fine, Richard. Nothing can go wrong. Good. Well, let's have a look and see what's next on the agenda. Yeah, this was a thing that was on Twitter today. It's not actually a very current news story. This was a Twitter thing that came up today. It's from a few years ago, actually. And this picture was accompanied by the phrase, scientists process 109 hours of oral sex to develop an AI that sucks dick. So artificial intelligence that can suck dick. And this was the accompanying picture. It seems to show, a robot put together fairly basically of a female head. I think we can say it's a female head. Yeah, no, it's presumed to know another's gender, but I think that's what it is. With 2 hands on, like, bendy arms. She's holding some headphones in one hand, which is confusing. I don't know what that's about. And otherwise, it's just some Meccano on some wheels. And then the man, who presumably has either invented her or possibly is just a guy who is about to use her or has just used her, is holding what looks like a fleshlight. Which it's a fleshlight, Richard. We didn't have those in Victorian times. A fleshlight, Ali, is a tube in which you can insert your penis. Oh yes, I know it is. And it it has the similar properties to the vaginal passage, and can if you use it efficiently, you can use it to achieve an orgasm. Sounds good, Rich. That sounds very good. Yeah, ever use on? I've never used a fleshlight. When I did a few gigs for a charity to do with sex, I don't remember what it was, and I got a few kind of Love Honey products. Oh yeah, that they would give a little box of them at the end of this gig. I did it for 2 or 3 years. I had a lot of sex toys, but it's not been some. I'm a very vanilla person. That's what I've heard of that, Richard. I know I talk a lot about sex. You sure do. But I am slightly put off by that sort of thing. What I am interested in, is a robot that looks like a person that I can have sex with. Now, I'm not sure that this is it, but I am also not convinced that this is the actual robot that was made by these people. So I looked up the story, which is from about, it's October 26, 2018, so about 2 years ago. It's called the Autoblow AI, a sex toy made for penis-possessing individuals. Consists of a rubbery sleeve and a motor housed inside a canister that aims to simulate oral sex. So I think that's what's going on there. So you stick that thing over your dick. I think the robot, it's not going to do it for, it's got all the basics, hasn't it? But there's more to getting a blowjob than a woman holding some headphones with just hands and a face. Not even hair. I mean, it's nice to have a bit of hair. No offense to any bald women. That's also beautiful as well. But it's, often a bit of hair can help. Oh, totally not. Well, I noticed that Sally has a very sort of top-knot, voluminous hair. So I think you know what I'm talking about. I mean, you've got to do that much quicker if you're going to make that work. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Richard. I'm winking at it. You're not even winking at it. You're just doing it. You're just doing it. So they did an Indiegogo campaign. Very much like my Kickstarter. I mean, if I'd thought of this horrendous beast on wheels, I was wondering, 109 hours doesn't seem long enough. And were the scientists participating? Were they just watching porn? Were they watching someone else getting a blowjob? Or were they getting a blowjob in order to work out how to make a perfect thing to give a blowjob? They apparently watched 109 hours of porn. And then they looked at all the stuff that people did with oral sex in 109 hours. And wrote a blowjob paper, and it says in this work, it's worth reading this out. In this, go ahead, I'll just sit here like a lemon. In this work, we seek to quantify the common or typical movements involved in oral sex performed on males. So that seems wrong for a start. It should be for men and women, I think, shouldn't it? This machine, yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, that's what a lot of men feel, and that's that's a lot of the problems. They analysed the data set. It says now containing 108 hours of pornographic video, so 1 hour's gone missing. Annotated at each frame with the position of the lips along the shaft of the penis. We used quantified techniques to discover 16 distinct motions. There are 16. Oh, I don't know what those are. I can think of in, or out. Yes, you can go. You could do that, Richard. Yeah, you go. That would be one thing. There's something rattling in your eye. That doesn't sound good, does it? That might be out Sally's teeth. Yeah, could do. Could do that. I mean, that slowly. I mean, there's only 3. There's in, out, and shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. It's not all about, it's all about. 16 different motions apparently. And then this is the pitch. Brian Sloan created it. I told them I make a sex toy for men focused on recreating the blowjob experience and ask if they could use AI to study what really happens during blowjobs so that I could make my machine give blowjobs like a human. Now, this is, that's the thing, right? I think my interest in sex robot is that they look like people, right? But they're not people, so it's not cheating. It's very clear it's not cheating. I agree with you on that. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have some agreement between the two of us at once. The pleasure of, you can masturbate. This is just masturbating into a tube. It doesn't matter if the tube is recreating what a blowjob is. Your hand can basically recreate what a blowjob is. Not really. I mean, I know yours does because it's happened to. All right, let's not bring it up. I know it's happened because it's happened I know, as I'm sorry, I just wasn't thinking. Well, think next time. I just forgot about that for a second. Well, don't forget about it because it's etched into my brain. It's the fact that someone's doing it, isn't it? And it's there's obviously a bit more moisture. You can replicate that if you really want to. If you're just on your own and you want to get off, you don't need to put. I think putting your dick in a tube whilst looking at her head and some arms, and like she's handing you some headphones, like, is that for her to stop the spunk going on her ears, or is it for you to stop hearing her anguished screams? It's hard to know. This was enough to cause 7 companies to tell me almost immediately the work was not for them. When I asked why, they didn't want to talk about why. That's what Brian says. He has found someone who would do it, and they have made this device. So you can buy it. The blowjob paper has charts, neural network, and give it a go. If you want to look it up, I'm sure you can find it. But that's what happened. So it's not. I think it looks funnier than it is, doesn't it? From that picture, still quite funny. It is quite funny. Let's move on to another story. This is a nice story. Lily Allen has got married to the bloke from Stranger Things in Vegas. What? I'm fleabagging. You're not fleabagging, just going, what? That isn't fleabagging. Okay. I forgot what fleabagging is. Lily Allen, the daughter of Keith Allen. You have some problem with him? Well, yeah, I do. Yeah, you do have a problem with Keith Allen. Yeah, I know. He sabotaged one of my shows. I was hoping that I one day might marry his daughter and then go in and go, look, that's my revenge. Is that revenge to marry someone? Isn't that revenge against her? I think that's right. I didn't really think that through. So she's married the bloke from Stranger Things. What I think is astonishing, this is the front page of the Daily Mail. The thing they don't mention that is probably more exciting about this is that Elvis was at the wedding. There's the actual real Elvis. You'd think that would be the story. But Lily Allen I'm glad she looks happy. Yeah, she does look happy. She's had some problems, I think. And I like that guy. He seems like a nice guy in the show. Yeah, he's probably like that in real life, Richard. He's probably exactly like the character in real life. He's quite nice. He's all right in the show. He helps the kids, doesn't he? He helps them escape that big monster. He's probably like that in real life. He probably is, Richard. As he said, actors are always exactly like the characters, aren't they? That's what I said last week. That is true. She looks really happy. They got married. It's beautiful. But if you're gonna marry someone from Stranger Things, would it be that guy? Well, most of the people in that are children, Richard. Well, not all of them. There's Winona Ryder's in it, yeah. And the one I would marry is the monster. I'd marry that thing. Look at that. Now that could give you a fucking pretty good simulation of a blowjob, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, there's a lot of teeth there. It seems to have a petal-faced jaws that all clasp in on you, but I think that might be quite nice. Do you? When I met my wife, she had a bit of a snag tooth, and it would catch every now and again. And it's all right. She's talked about it in her set, so it's okay. It was painful, but it was sort of all right. Yeah, I don't think this. I think if you had put your cock in there, it should look. But look, it's so enticing. There's a big hole in the middle. It's the excitement. What's going to happen? I mean, every man really wants a vagina with teeth, and I don't think that's what every man wants, Richard. I think that's what every man's terrified of. Well, I would like to give that a go, and if I was going to marry someone from Stranger Things, it would be that monster there. Look at his hands as well. Yeah, there. He's got me there in the ranking competition as well. And very slim, beautiful, sort of muscular. Everything, you can't see the genitalia, but that's not, who needs, you don't look at the genitalia when you're sticking your cock into the face of a big flower tooth upside down thing, do you? You don't, Richard, that's very good. Well then, you connected 2 news stories, one of which is 2 years old, and you should be very proud of yourself. I am very proud of myself. Good, you should be. Let's go over to, we're going to have another correspondent in because we've done 50 minutes, have we really? We have, don't laugh. I'm not laughing, you're laughing. No, but it's like, I can't believe we've done 50 minutes. It feels like we haven't said anything of any note at all. I'm fleabagging. That was a good place to fleabag because that's true. So I'm fleabagging. This is terrible. Help me, get me out of here. If the real Fleabag is watching, I can come and Fleabag on Fleabag, the real Fleabag. No, we're not going to. Go and sit down there, because it's time to introduce the amazing Brian Wasp.
He may be dead, but he's got his ovipositor on the pulse. His cadaver is desiccated, but his raging veins convulse. He knows the latest blockbuster and the top of the post. Buzz, buzz, what's the buzz? With Brian Wasp.
Here we are. Hello, it's me, Brian Wasp. And what have you been looking at this week, Brian Wasp? I forgot to do anything, Richard. I forgot to watch anything. Was undead and falling apart. You forgot to watch anything? Yeah. Didn't go out. Didn't see anything. We did all the titles and stuff. I know. It's not enough to just go buzz and say I haven't done anything. You haven't done your. We're live on like 310 people are watching now. We're live on Twitch TV. The biggest thing that's ever happened to me. And just turning up saying you haven't thought Diana Rigg died. Well, yeah, I don't want to. I could do an obituary for Diana Rigg. I don't want you to do an obituary for Diana Rigg. I'm very upset about that. And she was a genius. Did some amazing work. It's not in the obituary. No, you're not. Oh, yeah, she's dead. I'm still working, and I'm dead. She's just died today. It's not appropriate for a dead wasp to start. I was going to do a respectable tribute. Well, you just said she wasn't working. She can't work. She's dead. I'm dead and I'm working. Well, it's not the same. You could hold Diana Rigg, I think. And this is enough. Right, that's enough. I'll go back to that.
He may be dead, but he's got his ovipositor on the pulse. His cadaver is desiccated, but his raging veins convulse. He knows the latest blockbuster and the top of the post. Buzz, buzz, what's the buzz? With Brian Wasp.
I'm going to be back to... And so, yeah, hi. It's great to be back. Brian Wasp there. I'd like to apologise for... I think was a ham-fisted, no pun intended, tribute there to a great actor and by all accounts an amazing woman, and who I'm genuinely very, very sad. I'm almost crying. I'm very sad about what's happened. So look, we're trying to drop a couple of characters from this show, even though we have that amazing animation. I think it might be time to drop. Costs quite a lot of money to make that though. So the guy who does this stuff is not cheap. He's hooked us in. We keep on coming up with new stuff. Okay, let's bring Ali back. Hello, Richard. It's me, Ali. I'm back. And so we've done Lily Allen. We did that one, didn't we? There was a whole crossover with. Is very funny, Richard, imagining which person you'd have sex with. So there's a lot of controversy about the lockdown that's obviously approaching and going to ruin Christmas. This is from The Sun. There are going to be Dad's Army patrols. Have you seen this? Dad's Army are going to be patrolling, making sure people aren't breaking the 6-person rule, so we better watch out for that. That's terrible, Rich. That's an awful thing to happen. We need Dad's Army to go and do it. Yeah, because only Ian Lavender's still going, isn't he? I think Frank Williams, the vicar's still alive. Oh, the two of them, the elderly men, they can't be expected to tour the whole country. To stop this gathering, that's not fair. They should get like some. If they're going to do it, why not get a younger sitcom? Get the people in the office to do it or something. Well, there's newer sitcoms. There's get the people in Mrs. Transloys to do it. They could do it, couldn't they? There's loads of them. They could go around, divide the country up into segments, yeah, and then do that. They shouldn't get old Nent and Dad's Army to enforce this. Is awful. It is awful. I believe that is what the story is. Yeah, I think it is. How absolutely terrible. I'm very upset. Okay. Well done. That was like a little bit, wasn't it? It was a little bit. We should be very pleased with ourselves. Yeah, because it was like we literally imagined it was literally Dad's Army. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, the next story is this. Well, this is relevant to us. In that it's about swearing. This is a story again from The Sun. I've got a lot of stories from The Sun today. About rude parrots. 5 foul-mouthed parrots had to be moved away from the public after telling wildlife park visitors to fuck off. What? Well, this is about, what we've been going through ourselves, that it's not appropriate in a show that could be watched by children or an environment where children might be watching to be swearing in the way that I fucking hate these parrots. How dare they swear in front of children? They're gobby African greys. Oh, yeah, African, eh? And look, don't get into that. Oh, trying to get Ruth. No, doctor, because they're just parrots from Africa. I should go back we should go back to Africa and we should have English parrots. I don't think there are any English parrots. Well, we should have a pigeon or something. I'm not sure where pigeons are from. We should have a bird, robin. Well, all birds, a lot of them migrate, don't they? So they're from all over the place. They're immigrants, come back in here. Well, they're emigrants as well. Well, I don't like any of the birds, Richard. The only indigenous species should be allowed to swear at children in safari parks. I don't think you go to a safari park to see an English bird, would you, though? You'd just get those in the garden. Cocken, they should, if they're coming over there swearing, it's our country, Richard, and we should swear. It should be us swearing. I don't need some, Romanian Dentricus Dunley coming over here and swearing. He should come over here and stop taking our jobs. Well, funny enough, I found out today the donkey is from the Czech Republic. Is he? He's made in the Czech Republic. Oh, that's true's my point. I hate that donkey. Send them that, Richard. Send them that. Look, I don't agree with any of this. It's insane what you're saying. Also, they're essentially dinosaurs, birds, so they were here long before any of us. So if anyone should go back, it should be us mammals. We should go back up into being rats and then turn back into fish or whatever we were before then. Your knowledge of evolution shames me, Richard. It does. It's shaming to you. One bird starts swearing, so they're all doing. The birds feed off getting a reaction, so when they tell visitors to fuck off, they get a gasp and usually a loud laugh. He added, we've had no complaints yet. One young boy ran to tell his dad, who found it hysterical. A female keeper, who was called a fat bastard, was also in tears of laughter. He said, the thing was, that wasn't by a parrot, that was just by this guy. I think this guy, he could be doing ventriloquism, not ventriloquism, Richard. It could be. He could be going, you fucking cunt, like this. His lips would be moving like that because he wouldn't be good at it. And then he's blaming the parrot. Yeah, that's the way, isn't it? The immigrants get blamed for everything. Oh, you changed your tune. I am nothing if not contrary, Richard. When I was saying that racist stuff before, I was winking at it. I was being like Lawrence Fox. Well, you being like Lawrence Fox, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of picking an argument with Rebecca Front today on Twitter. To see who was more popular, me or Rebecca Front. But then I thought it's not really fair to Rebecca for everyone to let her know that I'm more popular. That people would, if there was a fight between me and Rebecca Front, people would side with me, and I'd feel bad for Rebecca, and so I didn't do it. But you have to be careful when you're picking fights with probably the best loved people in the country, because people will probably take their side, but not with me and Rebecca, because I'm better than her. I don't think you are. She's lovely. She had her hand on my bum right now, like you do. I do have my hand on your bum, don't I? Yeah, it's right on there. It's hard. I work out. She had her hand in the back of my throat. Do you? Why? Oh, just see that than your chuddy little fingers. You fat bastard. Don't be like the parrot. The effing and blinding birds are among 200 parrots at Friskney Park. If you want to go, be sweared at by a parrot. Who would pay to be sweared at by a parrot or a Dentricus Dunley? Only a fucking idiot like you. I'm flea-dagging, and I'm flea-dagging at you, the listeners and viewers. So, fuck you all. They like it. They like being sworn at. I know people love being sworn at, Richard. People love being called cunts. They do. They love being called gastards. Being gastards. Custard. He seems to be saying custard. Custard. They love being called custard. I don't think they do love being called custard. I think they find that weird. I am saying the word dastard, Richard. Custard. So I think that's all my news stories. I mean, we've done an hour. Are you laughing? Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at you getting away with this for an hour. I haven't even done the birthdays. We haven't even had Donkey yet. We haven't had Sally. I mean, Sally doesn't have to be in it. She could be one of the ones we lose. And we didn't even really do Brian the Wasp. He went. So we haven't got... Let me just... oh, no, that's not it. I've got a new jingle that I've written this afternoon. For Donkey. Here we go. We haven't got an animation yet, if this works out. You've lived another year and you haven't even died. The cancer may be secretly creeping deep inside. If you think that's worth the party, your brain's also going wonky. Let's get an Eeyore or a kick from the reluctant birthday donkey. Eeyore, why can't I die? It's Donkey, everyone. I hate that donkey. Shut up, Wolfie. I'm not Wolfie. That's my dog. Shut up, Ali. Oh, don't shut up. I hate that donkey. Hello, Eeyore, why can't I die? I just want to die. Please let me die. You care if you're going to fall off my... I hate it when it falls off my finger. That's a terrible thing to happen to the poor old donkey. He's from the Czech Republic. Eeyore, I am. I'm not even looking the right way. Eeyore, please, just kill me, Richard. Just take me out of my misery. I just want to die. You can't die because people are expecting you to do their birthdays for them, okay? And I've got 2 birthdays to do. Oh, God. I've got a magic button. I don't know myself what is on the magic button. That's how exciting the magic... Oh, I just wish I was dead. I wish I could hear that I haven't got ears, so I can't. You can. I can't. I've got no ears. How are you hearing what I'm saying? Unlit reading. It's going to be a big summer hit. We're working on that. We're working on the... There's no one quite like Grandma. I know we're not doing that one. I'm only a poor little donkey. I'm only a poor little donkey. Yeah. We're working on all those songs. We'll be putting out an album for Christmas. It's going to be great. Just let me die. I don't care how you do it. Just take me out and just shoot me in the head, Richard. Just shoot me. I'd rather be dead than doing this. No, people love you doing the birthdays. People have been getting in touch. If you want to join that competition to win all the Marmite stuff, herring1967@gmail.com. If you want your birthday or someone else's birthday read out next week, adults only, please. Let me know how old they are. Send me a picture. As I've said, you've got more chance of getting on if you've made an amusing collage with your favourite characters. Nobody's done that yet. I had to really push for entries today. I have 2. This is the first one. This is from Mark Goodfellow. He sounds like a good fellow. That's very funny. Ali, that's his name. We saw her before. She came up on my stage. It's my wife's birthday on Tuesday the 15th. Technically, probably should have done this next week. She's going to be 42. Oh, no. Oh, my God. 42. We've always lived in Cornwall, so remember Gus Honeybun very well, this is nothing like the Gus Honeybun show. Becca is her name. She actually had a birthday read out by Judy Spears, who is my favourite Gus Honeybun hostess. Makes her sound like some kind of sex work, but it was not, I hope. Although I have to drag her along to any of your gigs, we can get to know I know she secretly enjoys them. I mean, I know it's only men watching this, but still. We'll be begrudgingly impressed if you mention her tonight. So I'd just like to say a happy birthday to Becca, and we're going to do 42 Eeyores for... Oh, why? Just do the Eeyores. I don't want to do the Eeyores. Do the Eeyores. It'll be over. We can move on. Please, don't do the... I don't want to do the Eeyore. 42 Eeyores. Just prolonging it. Eeyore. That's better. Eeyore. Keep it going, please. Eeyore. That's very good here to do this here, but I don't need here. Well, thank you. Here. Please let me talk. You're shouting over me. Here. I'm trying to. I'm just. Look, I can't just have you here. Just let me die. Here. I'm trying to. I'm trying to talk to the thing. Was that 1 or 2? I want to get to a point where I can talk all the way through this, and we definitely get the right numbers of... Get the right number of Eeyores. Not sure we've done it. Was that 42? Yes, it was. Now can you kill me, please? I've done what you asked. No, you've got to come back next week and do more. There's also one more today. Oh, no. And the people involved in this are 50 years old. Oh, no. And there's 3 of them. Oh, no. Why? That's 150 altogether. Oh, no. It's triplets. This is from, I'm sure this is true, this is from David Smith. Me and my triplet brothers are celebrating our 50th birthday today. It'd be great if Donkey so he could give us a shout out. Though we're not really big Donkey fans, more Marmite Lid guys. Yeah, I know how you're feeling. just wanted to say we were devastated to hear Sally Sloper's fans only site wasn't permitted. You would have had at least 3 subscribers with us. So let's get the guys up. Here's the 3 of them. I mean, you can see they're definitely all triplets. They're definitely all 50. You can see from their grey hair, their grey moustache, and their yellow moustache. One of them's dyed his moustache. So 150 Donkey. Oh, no, please. No, I'm kidding, Donkey. They want a magic button. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Happy birthday to David. He doesn't say what his twin brothers, his triplet brothers are called. Oh, he does. They're called Len, Ken, and Ben, even though he's called David Smith. So I must. I don't understand what's going on. I'm sure it's all above board, and no one would abuse Donkey and just make up a birthday in order to make his life hell. But here we go, Donkey. Press the magic button. I don't know what's going to come up here.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, heavens.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hell, that's good, isn't it?
Happy birthday.
I can't actually hear what he's saying.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from me, Mattress Mick!
I think that's Chris Evans. Oh, it's Mattress Mick. Mattress Mick, Dublin's best independent mattress retailer from Coolock Pierce Street. There was his number. Oh my goodness. Is he going to just carry on until I tell him to go away? That's an amazing magic button. Thank you very much to Chris Evans, not that one, who every week is going to surprise me with a magic button. If you want that magic button to be for your birthday, herring1967@gmail.com. If you want to make Donkey, please don't. Please don't abuse me anymore. I just want to die. Remember, you can get that Donkey t-shirt. I hate that Donkey. Why would you make that? Why would you do it? Why not? I had one saying I love that Donkey. No one likes you, mate. Oh, I just want to die. Yeah, why make me celebrate birthdays? It's the worst it could be. Why? Why, God, why? That was Donkey there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll bring that in next week. Sorry, sit down, Jim. I forgot like a very important thing that I was going to do with Marmite Lid, but it gives us something to do next week. We'll do that one next week. I guess it just remains to bring back Ali. I can't think of anyone else we've missed out this week. No, I can't, Richard. I think we should just say goodbye and go, excuse me. What? Who's that? Excuse me, I think you've forgotten one of the characters from this week's show. Oh no, you haven't. Don't worry. I definitely haven't forgotten anyone. Horry Horse was. I think Horry Horse was. We haven't had Chicky Chicken for a while. Or Doug? Was it Dougie Dog? No, bring Dougie Dog in. Here's Dougie Dog. Was that you speaking, Dougie Dog? Says no, it wasn't. Do all the nod and finger puppets do that style? Yeah, it saves me just having to use the same voice for everything. Yeah, Dougie Dog agrees that's a very efficient way of doing it. That's not who I'm talking about. That isn't. You know, Dougie Dog doesn't speak like this. I have a very distinctive voice. Oh, you Gwendolyn Fly? No, it's similar, but it's not her. It's me, Sally. Okay, let's bring Sally in, I guess. I know there's a lot of men who can't finish off until they see Sally at the end of the program. Hello, everyone, it's me. You don't need a blowjob machine with me around, listeners and viewers, because I will suck you off if you so desire. I tried to open up my OnlyFans account, but was not allowed due to me having only 4 teeth. Well, I can't believe that's the reason. Well, it is the reason. I haven't got anything to say today except if you all stack the Kickstarter and it gets, let's say, to £50,000, I will reveal my ankles on a future show for you all to look at and do what you will with. That you cannot do that. That's very offensive. I'm not the only one who sees your ankles. Well, I don't give a fuck about you anymore. I've heard all about you and Horry Horse. Heard all about you and the blowjob machine. I didn't mean to do it. I said it was a bad idea. You didn't. You said it was a good idea and you would take part in it. I don't want to have sex with the robot. That's him. It is me, to be fair, Ali. Well, even so, I am very unhappy in my marriage, and I'm very willing to make money as a sort of, I don't know what you'd say, spunk target. I don't know if you would say spunk target. Is that the vernacular you use these days? You do have that big mop of hair to grab onto. I do indeed, and if you like teeth in your blowjob, Richard, I am at least half of my mouth is made for you. let's not get into double teaming at this point. I wasn't thinking it. You were thinking it. I wasn't thinking it. Well, you must have thought it, but you said it. It was you thinking it, and you put it in my mind somehow. That is not how it works. So that's all we've got time for you this week. This has gone on a bit longer than it should anyway. We've lost a few, like about 50 viewers have got bored. They're going on for 70 minutes, and I can't blame you. But thank you to 269, 69, I say that number. All right. Thank you to all the crew. We'll work out which 6 of us, it includes me, of course. Oh dear. Yeah, I think you should go. You think I'm the weak link in this? I think you're the weakest link. Good eye. I'm just saying I could host that show if you wanted. Yeah, you'd be good at that. I'd be excellent at that. Yeah, we could do the weakest link. You're not going to do it. You're the weakest link. Good eye. Good luck on the chase tomorrow. I don't think you're going to win. Well, we'll find out. It's out at Christmas, is it? Yeah. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say. Don't say. I won't say about it. In case I'm not allowed to say about it. Good luck. It's all for charity, apart from your fee. Apart from my fee, it's all for charity. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, you could be weakest link. You could be. You could take over from Alexander Armstrong on pointers. Yes, I'd be good at that. Everyone's interested. Richard Osman, if you're watching. If Richard Osman's watching, do. I know you. You're doing okay in your career. Numbers have gone up a little bit actually since you arrived, Sally. Oh, I don't know why that is. That's the promise of a little ankle. A little ankle. Yes. But we were all thinking it. You didn't have to say it. It's just the problem with you. You just keep saying it. I'm winking at it. You're not winking at it. I'm wanking at it. Don't even say that. That's unspoken as well. I'm wanking as I write this. No. You can't do that one. Why not? It does not. Well, it's only half my intellectual property. You cannot do it. Probably I did most of the stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, God, we're still on. Okay, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. I'll be back next week. Yes, I'll be back next time. Sorry, my voice got a bit funny. And we're early Thursday, 8 o'clock. And yeah, it feels like the writers just ran out of ideas at the end. Yeah, it does. It was going quite well, wasn't it? And then just at the end, it all just flagged. Really, there should be good stuff right at the end. Yeah. Yes, I agree. I think the end was sweet. And I'm partly responsible for that because I was on at the end. I don't think it was really your fault. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Let me just check. I've got everything that I meant to get in. I think I did. If you want to enter that competition, best fragrance combined with food stuff to make the most disgusting thing you could put on. Honestly, that Marmite Africa Lynx is the shittest thing I've ever smelt. The idea of having that on your body, which I now do, is puke making. But well done to Marmite and Lynx for getting together to create truly the most appalling thing, which it must have been as a joke. The joke is literally on me as I say this because it's on me. It's on me. It's literally on me. If you want to win that stuff, signed by me, and can I sign it too? Yeah, we can all sign it. Can I sign it? No. Oh, please. Okay, you can sign it. I'll tell you who can't sign it. Horry Horse. We'll try and sign it with some kind of pen, and then you can smell as bad as I do and have 5 Marmite children. Herring967@gmail. Do send in your birthdays, and will be more than 2 next week, and so I'll choose the best 2. So have a good picture. All right, everyone. Take care. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Tatty die now. Goodbye, everyone. I love you. Just try and find me on OnlyFans under a different name. Both of them are on Twitter if you want to talk to them. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.